Hi guys, it's Dylan from Through to Pass. I'm doing a Stoerhaja deck profile. It's probably the first one on YouTube if I'm being honest. I don't think I've seen another one. So we're going to do the ride line first. So Undambara Flower Banana, it's a fun name. If you want to name your firstborn child that would be acceptable. Comment down below if you have, because that'd be great. That card lets you draw a card if you go second. This is the grade, this is the first, grade 1 in the ride line. His name is Lamp. Don't ask me to pronounce his first name. It's like Kusumala Lamp. He's pretty good. He lets you look at the top 7 cards. You can add a Codex or your Stoierhaja Vanguard to your hand from the top 7. So this deck runs on the Codexes, so that's you at least have those in your hand. His other ability is a rearguard ability, which is nice because it's like Stoeirhaja, so you can like call him from the drop zone. I haven't really... Yeah, he just grabs a Stoeirhaja. I've literally never ever used that ability because there's other cards that I'd rather call to the rearguard. But, I mean, why not? He's not that bad, I guess. Gamga, he's pretty good. So, like, if you had grabbed one Codex with this one, he can guarantee you the second one. You just sold, instead of looking at top 7, you just sold last one and just grab whatever Codex you want. He's also got a rearguard ability. You can soul charge one and get 5k power. Now, the old way I used to play this deck without the current support I got, soul was a very, very big issue. So it was nice having him on the rear guard because he let you soul charge 1. The way, and there's one of the codexes, you have to soul blast 2 to activate one of its abilities. So a long time ago when I used to play this deck, it was kind of crap because I never had any soul. But the way I built it, you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be able to get those abilities off. So it's nice to have him if you're not getting your soul charging cards, but he's good for that. And then Stoierhaja is the main grade 3. If you played a Codex, a lot of its abilities are when your opponent's at grade 3, so it might not be a bad idea to go second with this deck. Like for example, your opponent has to be a grade 3. If you played a Codex, your front row gets 5k power, which is pretty good. The second ability is when she attacks, depending on the amount of Codexes you have, you can stand that amount of rear guards. And also... you can play an extra Codex on your turn, but your opponent has to be at grade 3. So that's the reason you'd rather probably want to go second. You can stand one card if you go first, but it's up to you. So Counterblast 1, and you can stand your rear guards. So it's pretty good. So your front 2, for each Codex. We can go to grade 1s first, why not? The typical 4 perfect guards. If you want, you can run Sanctitude. That's okay. These are nice. 1 card in your hand. You can just, or 2 cards. You can use that one. That one's pretty good. The Jewel Beast for Stoeirhaja. This one lets you soul charge 2. So that's really good if you're in a soul charge like issue, and it can let you guard. We all know what those do. I run 3 Mushroom, so that's a pretty good. Also, it's nice to just like early game rush with these. Trying to get that extra damage. Early game rush is, like, in my opinion, probably the scariest thing in this entire game, bro. I hate it when it happens to me. And I love it when I do it to them, so that's pretty good. And he goes, your soul, and you call it 2 little 5k rear guards. So that's pretty cool. Your little plants. That's what they're going to do. These little plant guys. O's as well in the deck. The new card that just came out is Harvester Elf. I run 3 of her. She can give you 1 plant token. And she's all the way I've built the deck, you can get a good soul. So her being a soul blast isn't like the end of the world anymore. So it's nice to run her. And then at the end of she gets 5k if your opponent's at grade 3 in the back row. And then after she's done boosting, you can retire her and the plant token that she called and draw a card. It doesn't have to be the plant token, but ideally that's probably what you want to do. So it's not like the worst retire, but also it's Stoeirhaja, so maybe it's not the worst thing to retire. You can always just call it back. And then I run 4 of Effectless Pure Per Esinus. That's a great name. So what this card does is when Stoerhaja attacks, So what you would do is, what this card does is, let's say I have, Crumbling Sea in front. Stoerhaja would attack. And, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll attack with these 2. Stoerhaja will attack depending on how many Codexes you've played. You would stand a front or rear guard. And then this card's ability, when a unit in front of it stands due to the effect of your Stoierhaja Vanguard, it goes to the soul, which is helpful for soul charging. You can give a unit plus 5k power, and you can draw a card. So that's why I run that at 4, because the whole deck's basically run around that. So that's pretty good. I'll do Crumbling Sea later. So 4 of him. Okay. So then I will get to the grade 2s. The reason I put Crumbling Sea right there as an example is because he's a very good card. I run 2 of him. What he does is, if you play a normal order this turn, he gets plus 5k power, which is normally what's going to bring him out of the drop zone. So he's going to get 5k guaranteed because I'm calling him. If your rear guard was placed from the drop, he gets plus 5k power. So that's him getting called out. He'll get the 5k. And then Stoeirhaja is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack deck. And his last ability is if it's the 4th battle of the turn or more, he gets plus 5k power. So you attack with him last with the crit and all the power. So that's why he's really good. I run 2 of him. The other grade 2s I have are Vanguard. I run 4 of him, mainly because his top ability is if you're not getting your codexes or you've already used, the 2 that you pretty much guaranteed from the ride line, he's good because he looks at the top 7 and you can grab one. Now, the nice thing about him is he's always going to guarantee you a draw, an extra card in your hand, because if you didn't grab one or there wasn't a target out of the top 7, then you could just shuffle the deck and draw a card. And it also says if you did not reveal a card. So technically, I mean, even if you got one, you don't even have to, you can still just draw a card. Considering maybe if your hand already has enough codexes. So it's a pretty good card like that. Oh, and he gets 5k for each codex you played. So if you got both of them, he gets 10k power. It's pretty helpful. I run 2 of the new Ladybug. She, when you always want to call her if she's in your hand and then play the codexes, because her ability is when you play a Codex order or Energy Blast 2 until the end of your opponent's next turn, this unit cannot be chosen by card's ability or effects. She gets plus 5k power and plus 5k shield. So she's good for intercepting, stuff like that. And her last ability is pretty much the best part. At the end of the turn, if you're grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Stoierhaja in its card name, you can retire another rear guard and then choose a Codex from the drop and then add it back to your hand. That was another thing that the deck was lacking, was anything that could grab the codexes back. So, because at a certain point, you either had to just bet that your codexes weren't damaged or something like that, or run an $80 card. And I forgot what the name of that card was, but I hate it because it's $80. So that card came out for Stoerhaja, which was very thankful. I'm very thankful. And then for the last grade 2 is the Ace unit for Stoierhaja. Oh my God, this card is so good at any time during this game at all. In any game you have with Stoerhaja. Looks at the top 7, you discard one and then you call one. And it's amazing. Because like if you can, I don't know, it's endless possibilities of amazingness. So definitely run that one for sure. It's pretty cheap right now, it's like $7, so and you only need 1, there you go. Obviously I'm running 3 Stoerhaja in the main deck. I run a 4-3, I forgot my numbers, 4-3 split of the codexes, mainly because I'm running this one at a lower number because you cannot play this one unless you play this one. So there's really no point. I mean, you could do 4 and 4, but it's up to you. I just thought I'd probably put in the Ace unit or the Jewel Beast in lieu of this one. What this one does, it calls a card from the drop zone. It can give it plus 5k power. And then if your opponent's Vanguard is at grade 3, which is also why you probably want to go second, when that unit stands, it gets a critical. And then this card, it's really good when you play it. Your opponent's Vanguard loses 3k power until the end of their next turn. And then if you Soul Blast 2, which is why you also want to help, getting that soul to a good amount, you can draw a card, and then their Vanguard loses an extra drive. So it loses, the Vanguard gets drive -1. So it's also a pretty annoying little ability. So that's pretty good. That's the codexes. That's what really runs the deck. Because the deck also gets your rear guards an extra crit, I only run 5 critical. So, most people run like, a huge amount of crits, but in this one, I'm running just 5, You might as well, you guarantee a crit. So it's not the worst thing to do. So 5 critical. I run 4 draw because, you know, defense, you gotta, I don't know, I just like 4 draw. It's good. I like having a big old hand, you know. And plus 5k shield, so they effect draw. I could arguably run extra copies of these. You know, I have 2 just because that's all I had, or could afford, you know. So that's what I get. You could run more of these, you know, it's whatever. But that's the after you guard to the soul front. 4 heals. And then I'm running the white overtrigger in this one. I mean, you could really honestly run any overtrigger in this deck. I don't really care, but it would either be this one. The red one's always a safe bet. The Story K overtrigger is great too. So, I mean, it's up to you. Maybe the red one, it gives you an extra attack, but, you know, I just got the white one in here because it's a meme. Okay, and that'll be it. And I freaking love you guys. Remember to subscribe and, I don't know, comment down below. Good night.